Samsung has gotten away with scamming millions of customers, and I'm going to talk about the two biggest scams that they ran this year on the Samsung S95B. So first up, we have smart calibration. Now this ideally was supposed to allow super easy calibration using specific Samsung only smartphones, of course, and then it would be able to help you get your television reference accurate without needing to do a whole lot of work. Pretty much everybody in the AV space that has calibration gear and equipment tested this and saw that this is totally a scam and it doesn't work. Now, that combined with the fact that, like I've shown in prior videos, Samsung has a problem with color space, as you can clearly see here. You have Aloy, you have her on the screen with the villain, okay? And then when you go into color space and you try to do custom and movie mode, this is what happens. It's not just movie mode, there's a couple other ones, but right now I'm replicating this in movie mode. So if you wanted to try this on your end, that's how you would do it. And when we hit custom, look at how it destroys the image. You can see all of the posterization that happens around the face. It just looks really terrible. Now, if you don't know what posterization is, look that up and you'll see a picture of it. It's really ugly. It basically is like when images look broken. Like, that's basically what this looks like. Goes from normal to destroyed. And this has been a problem since day one, and it's not fixed. No matter how many patches come out, no matter how many times they claim that they're making any kind of upgrades with these patches, they're not fixing these things. So you still can't use smart calibration, and you still have this issue to where this breaks. And the longer I sit with this TV, the angrier I get, because they're continuously rolling out these firmware updates focusing on nonsensical things that don't necessarily fix the problems that the TV actually has. Like, you can't tell me that this isn't absolutely a scam at this point, because you've told people that, hey, you know, we're going to have beautiful Pantones and it's Pantone certified and we've done all this stuff, and they're trying to make it sound like it's some reference accurate television and it's been calibrated correctly. And then when you go to use custom calibration, this happens to your TV. And then counteractively, when you go and try to use the smart calibration, it destroys everything, kind of like this. And it just doesn't work correctly and do much of pretty much anything. And it's to the point now where it's like anyone who actually calibrates TVs knows for a fact that this television, the Samsung, doesn't actually calibrate anything. So it's a very weird move, in my opinion, to start listening to people like Vincent Teo and lowering our peak brightness on our televisions for the sake of whatever. And I'm very salty about it, if you can't tell, because there are real issues here, and I genuinely feel like this is a total scam. You don't go advertising that you have all these features and then not deliver on them. And that's just my take with it. Now, that being said, I still love this TV. I still think the color and the contrast is bar none, which is great. And I think that's kind of where it gets like to be a bittersweet for me. It's like every TV has problems. There's no such thing as a perfect TV. But when it's like something that's preventable or fixable at the very least with software, because this is clearly a software issue making this metadata crush like this. There's no excuse for it. And it just really bugs me that I am literally the only YouTuber using my platform to talk about it. Everyone else, after they got their little affiliate marketing commissions from telling you how amazing everything is and walking away once they got their money, it doesn't really help us, because now look at us. We have a TV that has clear problems and it's still gonna have problems. This probably will never, ever, ever get fixed. And that's sad, because it could be fixed. But the thing is, there's no incentive for people to highlight problems like this because they're too busy getting paid. And I'm so sick of this YouTube influencer bullshit. I really wish it would become illegal and outlawed to where you can't influence shit. The FTC really needs to step in and crack down on social media and big tech, because this is a problem now. You are able to literally sell problems, you know, to people. We're just adopting problems at this point. And we're doing it for thousands of dollars, all while they tell you this is the next latest and greatest. My mind is blown. Everything's fantastic. My mind might be blown by the picture quality, but it's not blown by the glitchy user interface and by the bugs that should be fixed with patches. And also, I feel like there should be some sort of regulation that forces them, when they claim that they're giving an update, that it truly is an update. I really think investigations need to be opened, because we're not actually getting what we are being promised and advertised. And that's my thing. But I'd love to hear from you guys and try to open an open dialogue on this if you have these kinds of issues, if you're experiencing this and things like that. So I want to hear from you guys in the comments down below. I want to thank you for watching the #1 brand in honesty. And until the next video, I'll see you guys later.